Hello. If you are watching this video, this message will be for you. Take whatever resonates and yeah, let's see. You are in your healing era, whoever you are. Okay, you are healing yourself slowly but surely. I feel like you're willing to let go of baggage. You're willing to let go of something that I feel like has been weighing you down and that has not really helped you progress when it comes to your journey and your path in your life. So I feel like you're beginning to heal yourself in more ways than one. I feel like that's Six of Cups in more ways than one. So I feel like this could really relate to like your character development. Okay, like I feel like you are improving yourself, not only just physically, but like I feel like emotionally, mentally, when it comes to your character. Okay, because I feel like this is just such a huge leap that I feel like you are willing to take and you're willing to actually acknowledge finally, okay, because I feel like you have been wanting to change, but like now I feel like you are putting your foot down and really stepping up for yourself, in order for you to actually build that better life that you have been wanting. But I feel like in order for you to like do that, in order for you to actually continue to develop your character, you have to really not only let go of the unnecessary baggage of what was in your past or your past life or like just your past failures, but also just past hurt, past wounds. I feel like it has been affecting you for quite a while now. So this is why I feel like you are now beginning to heal yourself, and that way, and not only that, but like your inner child as well. Like I feel like you have now started to, or like you have come of age to actually, I don't know, I feel like you have like come into this like big realization of like, wow, this is a problem that I have to fix and that I have to relieve or just change about myself if I really truly want to get to the person I want to become. I feel like you're now starting to understand that the change has to come from you and no one else. Also, I feel like you have invested in like things that I feel like has not really benefited you in the way that you thought it would have benefited you. Like I feel like you have, I'm not just talking about like money wise, like I feel like you just have maybe even bought things that you regret, or just like spending habits, like spending things and just things that just you thought it would have helped you but it just didn't. So now I feel like you are really reflecting back on everything. Okay, not just like your past hurt, your past wounds, but like also digging to the root of it. But also you have to like brace yourself for what is to come, because once you start making all these inner changes or just subtle changes even in your life, you will see a big change in your external world, in your 3D world. And I feel like it's not gonna come as a shock to you immediately, but it may come to a shock for other people as to like how everything is going to start changing for you, because healing isn't always pretty. Okay. Healing isn't always pretty, so I feel like you have to like really be open-minded and be receptive to what's to come. Just dropped all these cards. Wow, Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles at the same time. Looks like you're gonna be getting news soon. Or news in your future. Also, I feel like this news is going to pertain to some sort of enlightenment that I feel like you have been missing in your life when it comes to progressing in your life and truly trying to continue this character development that I feel like you have been wanting to do. But like I said, it starts with yourself first and not your external world, because I feel like you have really start to come into a realization that truly if you want to heal yourself, then it really has to start with you. And I feel like now you have like come into like I don't know, it's almost as if like you have come into like an, I don't know the word for it, enlightenment of this information. Okay, like I feel like it kind of clicked for you immediately. Like I feel like it just didn't, it came to you naturally and it wasn't forced. I feel like the moment you stopped looking for answers from the outside, that is when you receive those answers, not answers, but like you received that information. Because I feel like in order for you to actually gain that clarity and gain that, I don't know, momentum in your life when it comes to your character development, you really have to, or had to, be in solitude to actually see for yourself. Because I feel like when you are surrounded by things that don't matter, at least for you, that don't matter and that doesn't really bring meaning to you, then you'll start to see it continuously in your life. Okay, so I feel like once you find that meaning, once you build that clarity, then you'll start to see more possibility that can actually, land in your lap and come to you. Okay, you attract, you don't chase. I feel like that is what you're starting to like understand now, finally. It's been a long time, but at least you're starting to get it now. Okay, so even though you may feel this regret, even though you may feel that time has been wasted, money has been spent, and no progress has been made, but progress is being made now. Okay, you are in your healing era, and now it's time to actually lock in. now it's time to lock in. I just got the Four of Swords and then the Seven of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups, and so now that I feel like you're starting to lock in, you're gonna see so much more possibility, so much more beyond that horizon that I feel like you have been missing, that you have been ignoring, or just like that it feels like you will now, it's like you're beginning to see vivid color in your life. Like it's no longer black and white. It's no longer this or that. It's no longer I can't do this, I can't do that. It's possible. Okay, so it's like a domino effect. You know how when you flip dominoes while they're all standing and then they just all fall. It's almost like that. Like I feel like you have come into like not only a realization but a revelation with yourself. It's almost as if like it's biblical. Like you are the chosen one when it comes to this just enlightenment. I don't know why I keep saying enlightenment, but I feel like it's an enlightenment that I feel like you are experiencing right now. And like I said, it's not gonna be pretty, always gonna be pretty, but you just have to like roll with the punches. In Four of Cups upside down, roll with the punches. Okay, like I said, you have not been gaining meaning or purpose or just significance when it comes to your surroundings, what you have invested in your past, but I feel like it's all gonna come together now. Not even going to, but it has been. It's right now, it's coming together. And it's only the beginning. It is only the beginning, my darling. Now I feel like there's a lot that you are going to experience from this point on, going forward in your life. During this enlightenment stage, during this healing era of yours, okay? Because, like I said, you have unlocked an entirely different reality. Like, I feel like you're shifting reality moment by moment. You keep realizing your potential. Like, I feel like you're unlocking doors one by one. Every time there's something clicking in your brain, I can't even explain it. It's almost as if like you are like, I don't know. You know when you play a video game, like it says achievement unlocked? Like I feel like that is what's happening right now. Like I feel like you realize one thing, like maybe you have been reading a lot lately, or like you have been like delving deep into like your enlightenment or something that's relating to your enlightenment, and like once you learn something new, it kind of just like clicks. Something clicks in your brain where like it just unlocks another pathway for you. I can't even explain it. Like I feel like your mind was once limited, but now I feel like now it's beginning to become limitless. You're even starting to understand that yourself as I am saying this. Like I feel like nothing is impossible for you. If you want to become an athlete, you can. If you want to be a singer, you can. If you want to really climb the highest mountain, I feel like just the things that you once were scared of or once was hesitant of, I feel like you are now breaking barriers. You're now like seeing the other side of things, where once it was just one side of things. Like I feel like you were the type of person who would only think of one side of the coin if you were to flip it, but now I feel like it could be either or, like I feel like now you can imagine both sides of the coin rather than that one side. Like you have to pick one side, you have to choose one side, or you have to choose one flavor of ice cream, and that's not the case. You can have all flavors of ice cream. You understand what I'm trying to say, okay? Who wants one flavor of ice cream? Some people. But now you understand that you can have multiple flavors all at once. Not one at a time, but all at once. I feel like even the spirits are starting to see like your potential. Like you are beginning to just really starting to solidify this promise when it comes to your future, okay? Because I feel like you have been wanting this change, you have been wanting this character development, and you are doing it all by yourself. All by yourself, but like I said, you have to brace yourself for what's to come, because it's not always gonna be pretty, it's not always gonna be easy, okay? Because nothing great in life ever comes easy. Okay, I feel like you have been the type of person who has been just, I don't want to say complicated, but like complex when it comes to your liking. You're like I feel like you are very like particular when it comes to certain things that you like, okay? You are a very special human being, not in a bad way, but in an enlightened way. I feel like enlightened is just the highlighted word in this reading. But like I said, I feel like your journey feels like an enlightenment. Whoever you are, I feel like you are going through your enlightenment stage. Colorful, beautiful. Jeez. You said enlightenment and high priestess just pops up here. I know, I feel like you are like one. Like you are like interconnected when it comes to universe, God, source, whatever you believe in. Like I feel like you are like co-op, like partners with the universe right now when it comes to what you want to do, what you like, and just solidifying that. Like I feel like you are really strengthening your core to the best of your ability, and I feel like it has been a long time coming, because like I said, you're in your healing era, okay? And this is only the beginning when it comes to your enlightenment. And honestly, you should be looking forward to what's gonna come your way, because I feel like I said, you're opening many doors when it comes to your mind, because I feel like your mind alone is really going to set you off and set you off on the right foot. Because like I said, you do not see things that are limited anymore. I feel like now your visions are vast and it is limitless, and whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve, you can accomplish. And whatever goal you set it at, you will reach it. Like it's not a maybe, it's not a probably, it's a guaranteed, it's a certainty. I think this final card just says it all. For 4 wands, my darling. Celebration. You should be celebrating right now. Even though it may not seem like much, you're seeing right now, or like feeling your alignment, but I feel like I feel it through the screen that you are unlocking so many doors, so many pathways that you can choose from. So celebrate it. Celebrate it to the best of your ability and enjoy it, okay? Enjoy this moment in your life because it is only the beginning and it's only going to get better, even though it may be challenging or it may be on hard mode when it comes to this enlightenment, because like I said, you're not always, it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be worth it. What is it saying? You can't make, how do you make diamonds? You put pressure on it. In order for you to become a diamond, you're going to get pressured, but embrace it and enjoy the ride.